Okay, so last night was Wrestlemania 25. Hadn't had much sleep, finished at 4 o'clock. But yeah, while I was watching it, what was going on in my head was I was with people that don't go on the internet. They don't follow wrestling news on the internet or anything. And yeah, basically some of them have markish tendencies about it. And some of them were a bit loud and it did my head in a bit, but at least they were into it the way I guess the WWE wants them to be into it. But that was good. They were enthused about it and everything, but I got a bit of a headache through watching this event, and the actual event didn't help that headache that well either. Yes, there were some good bits of WrestleMania. So most of what I thought was going to be good was good, but it didn't really exceed my expectations, if you know what I mean. And most of what I thought wasn't going to be anything special wasn't that special. But overall, the general flow of this show wasn't great. It was like they were trying to buy time or something for a lot of it. It really pissed me off. But anyway, I'm just going to get into my thoughts. It opened up with a Money in the Bank match, and this match, I think this is one of the best Money in the Bank matches I've seen since the first one. I've preferred it to last year's. Just loads of nice inventive spots. The people who were meant to be popular were popular, i.e. Christian, MVP, CM Punk, and Kofi did some wicked stuff. It's very athletic. Mark Henry was impressive in this match as well. He was doing some great power stuff. I liked that. Gotta give props to him, even though I don't like him. Shelton did a crazy dive. And Christian didn't really do a lot, but he was popular in it. But it came down to Punk and Christian and Kane, and CM Punk won it again, and I was very happy. Just a brilliant way to start the show. Let's hope it works out better for him this year, hey? Yeah. And then fucking Kid Rock did a 10-minute medley or something, and I was just like, what the fuck's going on? Just hurry up. And then, oh yeah, Diva Battle Royal, bullshit. I thought it was too long for what it should have been. There's nothing special about the legendary women that were there, like Sunny or Tori. It just seemed like a waste of time, apart from Santino dressed up as a woman and being Santina the winner. But even so, that didn't entertain me at all. Shit. Next was the Legends against Jericho, I believe. Yes. I have to say, I thought this went off a lot better than I thought it was going to. No, Superfly and Roddy were eliminated early. And God, I was surprised by Steamboat. I saw flashes of his old self there, even though he was a bit slower. But nonetheless, I thought it was good. I thought it should have been just Steamboat and Jericho, with Flair in the corner, and it was that for most of the match, and it did well out of a bad situation, I thought. And the aftermath of Mickey Rourke was quite fun. The crowd was intense for that, and I thought it served its purpose. They did good out of what turned into a bad looking situation. I'll give him that. That was cool. And then the next match was, oh yes, I believe it was the IC title match. Yeah, Rey Mysterio and JBL. I liked Rey coming out as the Joker. I thought that was funny. JBL was giving his speech, blah blah blah. Was that next? I'm not sure. Hang on, I'll just have to refresh my memory. Well, the next match was actually Matt versus Jeff Extreme Rules. But yeah, as for JBL Rey match, went kind of as I thought it would. And JBL screamed I quit at the end. Just quite a good moment, I thought. Quite a fun moment, even though it was just shit. They could have had more of a match out of it, but oh well. Yeah, Matt vs Jeff Extreme Rules was great, I thought. I thought it was great how they full on went for it as far as a brawl went. Using foreign objects, proper kind of hardcore match. Jeff did a stupid bump where he, like, you know, he hops over the ladder, does a leg drop. He did it off the massive ladder, and that came to his downfall. And then Matt Hardy's twist of fate at the end with the chair through the neck, that was brilliant. That was awesome. Everyone, like, in the room flinched at that a bit. But yeah, it was good stuff. I enjoyed that match a lot. I still think it maybe could have been a bit better, but then less is still cool. And then there's, like, I'm not really doing this in order anymore. Oh well. Then it was Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. And this match was... Man, I keep getting interrupted. Undertaker vs Shawn Michaels. Yeah, the video package was excellent, the build-up. Shawn Michaels' entrance was really cool. Although part of me thought it was a bit like Mordecai or something. But yeah, it was just epic opening. I don't know, first 10-15 minutes of this match, I really wasn't into it, to be honest. I was just feeling a bit tired and headachy. But I think I need to watch this match again. But it's like literally from the point where I'd taken a dive and Shawn Michaels pulled the cameraman and, you know, crushed into each other. From that point to the end, it was fucking stellar. It was amazing. The crowd was white hot for it. It really looked like Undertaker was going to lose. Shawn kicking out the tombstone. And there was a point when Shawn was like going to count him out when Undertaker was outside. It was very heelish. And this match just like drew on a lot of emotions from that point on. And it was fucking awesome bit. Even though, like, the beginning bit, I really wasn't into whatsoever. But it was still just wicked how it turned out, and Taker's streak lives on. And I think this is a sign that it probably is going to just always live on. Who knows, unless they can build up someone else big and, like, worthy. Let's see how it goes. Then there's the, I can't remember if it was the Hall of Fame bit or the world title match next. Yeah, it was the world title match. Wasn't really into this at all, to be honest. Cena's entrance was just whack. I didn't like it. I wanted CM Punk to cash in on this match so bad. I was just saying to myself, CM Punk, CM Punk. Yeah. And, yeah, just wasn't into this match whatsoever. The way it ended with Cena double FUing, I thought, wow, he must be pretty strong to do that, but yeah, you know, it's just wasn't into it really. And then there's the Hall of Fame bit where they all come out, and I thought that was nice. I always like that bit. Gets me there, brother. Yeah, Austin. Then we were like, hey, Austin walked out. And then he like just got his quad bike and went back and drunk some beers for like quite a while. Killing time. A lot of killing time on this pay-per-view. Yeah. And so that was alright, I guess. Just nice to see Austin out there and get a big round of applause. And then there's the main event, Randy Orton and Triple H, and this is average as hell. Nowhere near what I expected it. Although it was crazy at the start when they both did their finishes and all that. But, oh man, I just wasn't into this whatsoever. And maybe this is another one I need to re-watch, but I don't know. It just seemed like it didn't even seem as good as their cage match at Judgment Day last year, in my opinion. But yeah. I don't know, the overall this WrestleMania, well, and also Triple H won, and it was just so anticlimactic how he won. It's like there was an end of sledgehammer shot, then a few minutes later he does the pedigree, and he just gets the free, and I just thought Orton would have found something to kick out there, but no, wasn't to be. Wasn't into that anticlimactic, and overall this WrestleMania wasn't that bad, but it was far from the best, and after a WrestleMania like last year, I guess it's hard to live up to, but it just, I don't know, didn't exceed my expectations, but There was some good bits, and there was some bad bits, and boring bits, and alright bits. But yeah, it was alright, I guess.